Hello and welcome to day 3 of our 30-day yoga challenge. You made it to another day. Congratulations. I am so happy that you're here. So for today's practice, you'll just need your yoga mat and possibly a blanket if you need it. We are going to spend a little bit of time on our knees today, so I want to make sure that you're comfortable. So feel free to grab a blanket before we get started. All right, so today's practice, the intention, the mantra that we're going to have today is I am worthy. Remember that you are worthy. So saying that throughout our practice is going to help to really internalize those feelings. I am worthy. So as we begin to get to a nice comfortable seat, remind yourself of that. We're going to continue to say that throughout our practice. So when your mind starts to drift, you start to think about other things outside of the mat, remember, I am worthy. So let's come to a nice comfortable seat. Allow ourselves to get nice and comfortable here. We're going to first connect with the breath like we do with every single practice. You're welcome to bring those palms up towards the sky. You can take your hand over your heart or one hand over your belly, whatever's comfortable for you today. And as we begin to come to the breath, we allow ourselves to get nice and comfortable in our sit bones. We inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release, open mouth. Inhale, breathing in. I am worthy. Exhale, release. Inhale. I am worthy. Exhale. Inhale, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, let's see if we can keep that mouth closed. You're still feeling that energy. Still feeling that worthiness swirling around in your body as you inhale in. Exhale to close mouth. Letting your shoulders, your hips, your toes relax. Remembering to continue this breathing throughout our practice today. Remember that you are worthy. Yoga is a practice. It is not a perfect. You are worthy. Continue this breath. And as we inhale, we're going to take those arms down by our side. Exhale them right in line with your hips. Come onto your fingertips. We're going to bring that chin down towards the chest. Still lifting throughout the chest, allowing the shoulders to come back. We're going to bring that chin over to the right side. Look right. And then over to your left side. Bring the chin back down and over to the left. Taking that chin back down, we're going to go back to the right. And then back to the left. On that next exhale, taking that chin down towards the chest. And then inhale, bring that chin up towards the ceiling. Rest the head on the back. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to bring our hands behind our back, maybe interlacing our fingers if that's comfortable, as we continue that gaze up towards the ceiling and the sky. And on that exhale, we're going to bring that chin back down towards the chest. Feeling that expansion on your shoulders and your chest. Maybe allowing those shoulder blades to gently connect together. Going to bring that chin back up towards the ceiling just one last time. Rest the head on the back. Really open up your chest. And on that exhale, release the hands. Take the arms back up overhead on the inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, bringing those hands down onto the mat. Letting your chest come closer to the earth. Feel free to adjust your ankles wherever you need to. Take a moment, relax those forearms down onto the mat. We're going to walk those hands over to our right side. Feel that gentle stretch along our side body. And then walking those hands over to the left. Remembering to take your breaths, let your shoulders relax, let your knees relax. And then walking those hands back to center, maybe getting a little bit deeper within that fold. And on that exhale, we're going to bring that gaze towards the hands. Gently walk your hands back up towards your body. You're sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Lift up through the chest. And on that exhale, we're going to come down, bringing those hands down. We're going to unravel, come to a nice comfortable tabletop position. So with this tabletop position, just going to allow our bodies to gently rock from left to right. Move the hips. Taking those hands right in line with the shoulders. Shoulder distance apart, taking your knees about hip distance apart. Just let your hips rock from left to right. Put a bend into those shoulders. Invite gentle movement here. And then we're going to begin our circles in our tabletop. So circle your hips back and forward. Inviting gentle movement into the spine as you move your hips. Get all the snap, crackle, pops out. Pausing at the back, and then we're going to go the opposite way. You're going to feel this on your knees, on your wrists, on your hips. Just allow your body to make little circles. And come into the top for stillness. Settle your hips down here. We're going to take that right hand and we're going to place it underneath, taking that palm up towards the ceiling. The top of that hand is going to be down on the mat. We're not going to put a lot of pressure on it. We're just going to allow that forearm to stretch out just a little bit. And then you're going to release, taking that hand back down. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. So taking that left hand up, feeling that stretch, bringing the palms of the hand up. Taking a moment here. And on that exhale, unravel. Give your knees a rock from left to right. We're going to shift our weight back towards our heels. I want you to sit up. If it's comfortable, you can stay here. If not, feel free to place a block or that blanket underneath your heels. We're just going to press into the fingers. So taking those hands to heart center, press into those fingers, feeling that energy. We're going to move our hands down on one side. So I'll turn here so you can see it a little better. We're going to turn our hands down. So pressing towards one side. Just press the hand. And then pressing it on the other side. And then bringing it back up. Just press into those fingers. Press the fingers together. I want you to turn the wrist. Turn the wrist out. Maybe bring it underneath. It's okay if it doesn't quite turn underneath. And then taking it back up. Turning it the other way, and then turning it back. Release those hands. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. Again, readjust your blanket if you need to place that blanket underneath of your knees. We're going to take that right leg out towards the ground, flexing that heel down towards the earth. We're squaring our hips. We're engaging our core here. Engage that core. Press into that heel. Give yourself a nice little calf stretch here. And bring it back in. And stretch it out on the left side. Again, engaging that core. We're not putting too much pressure inside of the wrist. We're pressing into those fingertips, light onto your wrist. And take it back in. I'm going to take that right leg back out, but this time we're going to hover it. Just allow that hip to just be in line, taking that foot just off the ground. Engage your core here. Really zip up that core. We're going to take that right foot, cross it over the left, take it to the left side of that body. Allow that heel to come down towards the earth wherever you are. And now I want you to turn your body to the left. Take a look back towards that toe. So we're stretching and we're giving ourselves a little bit of a twist here. Again, still keeping both hands. We're going to wrap those shoulders back. So wrap those arms back, bringing those shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you can get that heel down a little bit more. And on that next inhale, bringing that knee back in. Hover it here. You're aligning your hips. And then on that exhale, bring it back in. Give your knees a rock from left to right. We're going to do that same thing on the left side. So take that left leg out. Again, zip up that core. We're engaging that leg that's out in front of us. So engage that leg. It's if we're standing on it. So we're flexing the foot. We're going to take that heel down. We're going to flex the heel down towards the earth. Give it a little stretch. Again, still engaging that core. And then on that exhale, take that foot back up and take it over to the right side. Allowing that heel to come down towards the earth. Zip up in the core. And then if it's available, turn that gaze towards the right toe. Look over at it. Feel that little detox twist here. And on that exhale, take that right foot back in. Take the gaze right above your hands. And then bring it back in. Give those knees a rock from left to right. Take a moment here, shift the weight back, walk your hands back up, come to a nice comfortable seat. We're going to bring those hands behind us. So those fingertips are going to be just on the mat. Feel free if you'd like to place the hands on a block, you can. We're just going to do a little counter stretch here, bringing that gaze up towards the ceiling. Just a gentle lean back, taking the shoulders back. And on that exhale, come back forward to that tabletop position. Again, we're light within the wrist. We're pressing into the fingertips. We're going to take that right leg out towards the back of our mat. Flex that toe back. And we're going to begin to engage our core. So on that inhale, we're going to bring that knee in towards our nose. Arch the spine. Take the knee in. Crunch it in. And on that exhale, take it back out. And on that inhale, crunch it in. Exhale, take it back out. That feels good. All right, we're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, crunch it out. And take it back in. And exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Last one. Inhale in. Exhale it out. And lower it back down. Give your knees a rock. Very nice. Let's do this on the other side. So again, we're going to take that left leg out, engaging the core, engaging the fingertips, and then bring it in. Exhale it back out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Inhale in. Exhale out. 3 more. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, bring it in. And exhale it out. And lower that knee down. Give your knees a rock from left to right. All right, we're going to go into that child's pose. So taking those knees out as wide as your mat, taking those big toes to touch, shift the weight back into the heels, walk the hands out, bringing that chin and your chest down towards the mat. Let your head relax, forehead on the mat, fingertips are relaxed. Taking that weight off of the fingers and the shoulders. Giving your body a moment to just relax, maybe wiggle the fingers. Open and close the hands. And then let the fingertips relax. I want you to take 2 more breaths. And then when you're ready, bring that gaze towards the hands. We're going to gently walk those hands back into our tabletop position. Take those knees back to that hip distance. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. This time we're going to take our right leg. We're going to keep the knee bent. We're going to take the knee out towards the side. So taking that right knee out towards the side, keeping that knee bent, and then take it back in. Take that right knee out to the side and take it back in. Got 3 more. Take it out and bring it back. Taking it out and bringing it in. 2 more. Exhale out and back in. Last one. Take it out. See if we can hold it for 1 full cycle of breath. Engage the core. You got it. And exhale, take it in. Very nice. Give your hips a little rock. We're going to do that same thing on the other side, so get your body ready. We're going to take that left leg out and bring it down. And take it out. And bring it back. And out again. Take it down. 2 more. Take it out. And bring it back. And last one, take it out. We're going to hold it here. 1 full cycle of breath. Hold it. You got it. And take it down. Give your knees a rock from left to right. Rock out those hips. Very nice. Let's give our arms a little bit of motion here. So we've already incorporated bringing our knees out to the side and back. So this time, we're going to let the knees hover. So we're going to bring the knee in and then take it out. But we're going to incorporate the opposite arm in that. All right. So opposite arm, opposite leg, a little one of these things. We got it. All right. Taking that right leg out. Let the foot hover here. We're going to take that left arm, extend it out. On that inhale, see if we can crunch the elbow to the knee. Crunch it in. Exhale, take it out. Now feel free if you'd like to tuck that left back foot. You can for balance. Bring it in. Exhale it out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Hug it in, crunch it. And exhale, release it out. Lower your body down. Give your body a rock from left to right. Untuck the toes if you have them tucked. And get your body ready for the other side. So we're going to tuck that right foot in. We're going to extend the left leg out. Engage the core. Extend the right hand. And when you're ready, bring it in, elbow to knee, and take it out. And 4. And take it out. And 3, you got this. Take it out. And 2. And out. Last one, hug it in, hold it here, give it a crunch, and release it back out. Lower down, take those knees out wide to a child's pose. Relax your body here. Take that forehead down towards the earth. Relax the chest down. You got it. And on that exhale, we're going to walk our hands over to our left side, taking one hand over the other. Feeling that stretch along our side body. Then walking our body over to the right. Again, that stretch along our side body, stacking the left over the right if it's available. And then coming back to center. On that inhale, we're going to gently walk those hands in towards the body. Come to a nice wide seat here this time. So our knees are out nice and wide. Again, feel free if you'd like to place a blanket or a block underneath, you can. We're sitting up nice and tall here. Connecting with our bodies, knowing that I am worthy. I am worthy of all that I receive. On that inhale, we're going to bring those arms up overhead. Lift up, bring that gaze up towards the ceiling of the sky. And on that exhale, we're going to bring those hands down. We're going to come back to that tabletop position. But this time, we're going to take the knees over to one side, come down onto a seat. We're going to bring ourselves back to that comfortable, easy pose here. We're allowing our bodies to connect with the earth in whatever way that we feel comfortable today. Allowing our bodies to just simply be for a second. Giving ourselves that time to connect, that time to sit, the time to just feel our breath. As we begin to have our seated Savasana today, we're going to just connect. Maybe connecting with the body or the earth, placing your hand wherever need be, maybe on the mat, maybe one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly as you connect yourself. I want you to internalize those thoughts. I am worthy. So as we go into our moment of stillness, I want you to say to yourself, rather aloud or in silence, I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I want you to take 2 more breaths of silence as you really internalize what worthy means to you today. We're going to take those hands to heart center, taking our thumbs into our chest. As we thank ourselves for committing to us, we thank our bodies for committing to us as well, being worthy of this practice. I want you to take this worth, this grand gesture of your body, this sense of purpose, this sense of completion. Take it with you off the mat and onto your day or evening, and be sure to share it with others. I thank you so much for joining today in the practice. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Namaste. We've completed another day from our challenge. I am so excited that you're sticking in there and you're completing this journey. This journey is going to be awesome. These next few days are going to be the ones that make you, because we're now starting the process. And when we're under those 15 days, you really get to make a journey, make a challenge for yourself. So this is where the habit starts to come in. If you don't already have an accountability buddy, make sure that you get someone that you can keep honest on this practice, right? It's not only just for you, it's for them as well. And when you have a buddy, you tend to stick with it. Also, if you don't have a buddy, please reach out to me, tag me on social media. Let me know how you're enjoying the practice. I really enjoy this journey and this challenge just as much as you do, and I get a lot out of it. So I really like to hear how you're doing in the journey. Let me know if it's anything that I can help with. I thank you so much for being a part of this 30-day challenge, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.